Hey guys, Chef Jason, your Ace Hardware Grilling Expert. Today we've got a simple, delicious, and easy Cedar Plank salmon recipe for your Traeger. We're taking the citrus twist today. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Let's get the grill fired up and let's get cooking. The ingredients today are pretty easy, right? We're gonna let that Traeger do its magic, work its thing, and then get that beautiful, beautiful aroma of cedar going in our salmon. Now listen, pick your favorite salmon. I happen to have a little bit of salmon that one of my friends brought me from Alaska. I'm very excited to use this, and then you get to choose. Take the skin off or leave the skin on. That is up to you. We'll show you that when prep comes. Now, we're gonna season this with citrus, I said today. So lemon is gonna be perfect. We're gonna garnish with a little bit of parsley. We'll use oil as a binder, and then our two seasonings today, a little bit of rub-a-dub and a little bit of fishy fishy. Now, the last part, totally up to you, but I'm gonna add a little bit of butter as a finishing compound as well, giving us a little bit more flavor. But really here, right here, you guys, star of the show, those cedar planks. These are gonna give us all the aroma and a ton of flavor. First thing we need to do is we already unwrapped the cedar plank, but we're gonna go ahead and soak this in warm water. Now, I'll tell you what, this is perfect time to get out and get the grill started because this plank's gonna take about 30 minutes. So head out, get the grill started. We'll meet you out there, show you how that's done. Okay, so like I said, I'm starting with some fish that a friend brought me from one of his fishing adventures in Alaska. But you could totally use North Atlantic salmon, salmon that you get at your local fish store, that your local grocer, you will be set to go. Now, one of the things that I like to talk about, very controversial topic, is fat and skin on or fat and skin off. I tend to take the skin off and a little bit of that fat because I think it gets a little bit funky in the grill, has a little bit of an off-putting taste. So for this recipe, I'm gonna go ahead and trim that, but if you wanna leave it on, leave it on. So what we'll do is go ahead and just make our little J cut in here, and we will get that all trimmed off like so. All right, first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and get a little bit of oil on here, act as our binder. And what I like to do is get that in the pan, kind of flip this guy around, get it on both sides, because at the end of the day, we're gonna season both sides of this and get it going. Now, you'll notice I have smaller fillets. I like those smaller fillets because that will help control cook time. I want these to cook nice and fast. We're in the mood for a fast and easy dinner tonight, so I went with a little bit smaller. And when we get out to the grill, we'll talk a little bit about how to adjust your cook time accordingly should you have some bigger fillets, all right? So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna season side one a little bit lightly with our rub-a-dub. All-purpose seasoning is fantastic. And then a little bit of fishy fishy to get it going. We'll add that to that top side as well. And then we'll go ahead and give these guys a flip. We're gonna do the same thing here on the bottom. All right, we've got the planks soaking away. That is good to go. We've got the grill started and we've got the salmon seasoned. So now let that grill warm up, hit that 450. Grill is hot. We took the plank out of the water. Go ahead and get that salmon added right to the top of it. And now it's time to head out to the grill. All right, let's get these on there. We are preheated and ready to go at 450. Now, because these are a little bit smaller, these are gonna take, my guess, about 10 to 15 minutes. So we'll come back at the 10-minute mark. We'll get this shot, we'll get them cooking. All right, we've got a little bit of toast coming out of there. You can already smell that cedar. Let's check temps. Looks like we're sitting right about 97 degrees after the 10-minute mark. We're gonna go ahead and close this. We're gonna keep an eye on it. We're gonna cook this now until the temperature hits 145 degrees. There we are, right at 145 degrees. We are good to go. Getting a nice little bit of toast on that cedar, which is fantastic. Now, here's one thing I wanna tell you. We'll scoot in here real quick. See that little white that is at the top? That's called albumin. That is actually a white protein that comes out of the fish, but one of the telltale signs it is done. Let's head in the kitchen. And just like that, salmon is done. And you know what goes great with this salmon? Grilled green beans. That video coming up next.